Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Bitchin with Bella, and today I'm talking about the Netflix show Too Hot to Handle. Okay, let me just start off saying, my God, this generation is horny. This generation is a horny generation. It's crazy. Okay, so they put a bunch of good-looking people, some hot bitches, some hot-ass men were on the show. And basically, the show starts off, they tell the asses, oh, y'all can't have sex. That's what the show is about. So we got to see how long y'all can take it without taking it. And we're going to give you guys $100,000. So I was like, ooh, looks interesting. I'm definitely going to watch. And it turns out it was actually pretty fucking good, girl. Okay, so it starts off, and the main character right away is this girl named Francesca. She's hot. She's definitely a bad bitch. And she was just ready to snatch up something. She was ready for some cock. And she was just ready to find. Okay, so she starts hooking up with this guy named Harry. And right away, this dude kisses her. He's the one that was over there putting his tongue in her mouth. And, she let him. Next thing you know, there's a little voice message thing that tells them. Okay, so next thing you know, they make him sit down in the living room or wherever they're at, and this little machine thing comes up. Her name is Lana. She's like, "You have been deducted about like $8,000," and then the motherfucker throws her under the bus and says that, "Oh no, she kissed me," making her look bad, when really it was his ass that was over there trying to get with her. So it started off with some drama right away. And basically, they outcasted Francesca. Then comes in my next favorite, Miss Haley. Okay, there was this bad bitch on there named Haley. And basically, her and Francesca clicked up and basically ran the house. They even made out with each other because making out was bad too, and they would lose money. So, Haley was my favorite. Okay, so then the producers saw that Haley wasn't giving a fuck and they kicked her out. So from there, it was really hard to watch. I didn't want to watch after Haley left because it was just not as good. She was definitely, y'all need to watch it just for Francesca and for Haley. The show Too Hot to Handle. There was another girl named Chloe on there, and she was tossed around. She never found nobody. She definitely wanted to find somebody, but every dude she would get with, it didn't work out. Either she didn't like him, but I think they didn't like her. She embarrassed herself on the show. That Chloe girl, she embarrassed herself. Finally thought she found a man, but then that dude made a mockery out of her. She got all cute and dressed up for him, wearing this cute little pink dress like I am now, except skankier. And then he went on a date with Francesca, the bad bitch I told you about in the beginning. So this poor girl was over here thinking, oh, she finally found somebody, and he didn't even want her. She was chasing dick left and right, and finally she thought she found the one, and he was like, oh no, I like this one over here. So I definitely feel bad for her, but I really didn't because she brought it on herself. There was another girl named Miranda, and she was a beautiful girl. She was stunning, She was boring though. So basically the show went on. Definitely lost like half of the money. I remember they lost like half of the money, and people were like kicked out because they weren't doing good. A guy named Kale's on there, and he was not having it. He was not playing no games about his money. They were scared of him. He was like this big old black guy, and he was intimidating, and he would get pissed when they try to play with the money. So he was like definitely lurking, watching that nobody kissed, nobody was trying to get finger banged or anything. There was a guy named David. He was hot. He was definitely my type. You know, he was strong. He was definitely hot. You know, so if you're in to just watch hot people being horny, but not being able to be horny, the show Too Hot to Handle is definitely for you. If you like that kind of stuff. I thought it was pretty good. I didn't really watch the reunion because, you know, like the last episode was not that good and the episode before the last one was not that good. But the first 3 episodes were great. So that's the Netflix show Too Hot to Handle. Check it out if you want. You know, it's alright. Them motherfuckers are getting them followers though. Every one of them has over like 1 million followers. It's crazy. Yeah, so that's the show Too Hot to Handle. Just some horny people that can't have sex. But some of them do have sex. Check it out if you want. Make sure you like and subscribe.